Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools. And today we got a special video for you. Yep, we are officially acknowledging, celebrating, if you will, broke out the old cigar and everything, celebrating the 100,000 subscriber mark. Now, yeah, we're at 108 by this point. We actually hit the number on the last day, 31st of July. But we wanted to make sure until it was all official. YouTube was playing around with our numbers a bit. Anyway, we got our placard, everything. It's all done deal. We're officially a silver subscriber count channel. And because of that, I wanted to say a big shout, a big thank you to a lot of the other channels that haven't gotten as much love as I feel that they have. As you all know, especially if you've been around to any of the live streams that we do every Sunday, we like to do call outs to a lot of those tool channels. We like to share the love, and we're going to do that here. But first, I got to say a big shout, big thank you, first of all, to all of you for making this happen. As I said, this channel is as much yours as it is ours. We listen very much to the kind of content that you want to see, and that's what we try to provide. Also, I can say a huge shout out to the missus. Without her support, none of this would happen. Of course, to the Cubs, my three amigos. Oh, they're so incredible. And then, of course, the heart and soul of the family, the Labrador. Anyway, that look just says, I love you. Do you have food? Do you? Do you really? First up, we got on the list of tools that need more love, or channels that need more love. Ottomandan. Now, we'll say this. Dan's a great guy. I met him at SEMA, I think it was last year. Got a chance to sit down, talk with him, have a few drinks. Just a fun guy. And he knows a ton about tools. Works with them every day. Anyway, he does most of his content probably on Instagram, but he's trying to do more and more stuff over here on YouTube. So go over there, subscribe to him. Gets a few more subscribers, maybe he'll do more content for us, because he's always got good stuff to share. Then we got belts and boxes here. Belts and boxes used to be it was a cop tool. And of course, because there were no cops involved, people were a little confused. I think it had something to do with Ohio Power Tool. I don't know if that's their sponsor or what. But anyway, they changed the name to kind of separate themselves. They great co-hosts over there. Lots of fun. Always a great show. Brad's Workbench. God, you gotta love Brad. Even though he's from Texas, we still love him. Anyway, you got to check out Brad. Brad's got a lot of hands-on stuff. I think he worked or works in the oil field industry, but he's got a lot of downtime these days. He's been doing a lot of stuff with turning wood. He's been building up his shop. He covers a lot of Harbor Freight stuff. He's a great guy. We like to give him a hard time. It's only because we like him so much. All right, Frugal Prep or if you guys don't know, the missus and I, we're kind of, prepper-esque. We're not hardcore into it. Definitely frugal, though. So he falls right into, our sweet spot. Liking to get ready, make sure that, as I say, pray for the best, plan for the worst. And that's kind of what the attitude is about. He's very much a DIYer, fixing things rather than throwing them away. And getting ready in case, bad things happen. Great channel. He's got 21,000 subscribers. He needs a little bit more love than he's getting. Let's help him out. Next up is Mancaver Tools. He's been just killing it with great comparison videos. And, I got to be honest, you know what? One of the things you'll notice here is these people often, they're not people I totally agree with or that totally agree with me. I mean, everyone's got their faults, right? But that doesn't mean it's not good to get different points of view, right? Someone once told me when I was young that if you're not smart, surround yourself with smart people. If you are smart, surround yourself with smart people who disagree with you. Challenge yourself. It makes you brighter, makes you faster, makes you stronger, all the good stuff. Anyway, check out Mancaver Tools. He's been doing a lot of great stuff, a lot of head-to-head comparison things. Definitely some good quality content there. Next up, we got Explorer Steve. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Explorer Steve. He's a great guy. Just saw the earth. And man, he is a perfectionist when it comes to his tools. You should see his shop. He's another guy from Las Vegas. Got a chance to meet him down there. He's another Harbor Freight nut, but he also likes his high-end tools as well. As I said, you got to see his shop. It's all premium level, like Delta Unisaws and stuff like that. Fabulous. But he's also big into the RVing / van world kind of stuff. Does a lot of, not quite overlanding, semi-overlanding kind of stuff, destination kind of camping things. Goes for some cookouts out in the desert. Great guy. Go check out his channel. He's got a wicked sense of humor, man. All right, Justin Dow, you know, our brother Justin Dow, we got to share the love with him. 28,000 subscribers. Man, he's just killing it over there. He's putting out tons and tons of great content. You know, he works in the shop. He's got his home shop he just rebuilt. Always a good time. He does his Friday night live streams. You got to check him out, man. He just incredible stuff. All right. We got Client Graphics, Chris over there, over in Nebraska, man. You know, he kind of made it big for, you know, breaking tools and whatnot, but he's been doing a ton of video comparison tools, videos, like I say, tool comparison videos. Whew, if I can get it out there. And just really great stuff. And I've always liked the content that he's done. And at 31,000 subscribers, he's really grown, but, you know, he deserves a lot more love than he's getting. So let's go check him out. All right. Second to last on the list is my second favorite foul-mouthed Canadian. What is up with those Canucks? It's Junk from Work, man. All right. So, yeah, he's up north. He can't talk about Harbor Freight as much as he'd like, of course, but he still tries to. I don't know how he manages it. Anyway, I'm just giving him a hard time. He's a great guy. He's got a lot of good content. He's usually wrong about stuff, but we forgive him for that. Anyway, he does some great live streams, and if you want somebody fun to listen to and you don't mind a little bit of the blue language over there, go check him out. He's a good guy. I mean, come on, 1.89 thousand subscribers. He should have at least 1.899, right? I mean, it should be like close to 1.9. We got to help him out there. All right, and last but not least, Landberg Tile TV. This guy, yeah, if you want to know about tile and tile saws and all that kind of tile industry, this is the dude to talk to, man. He does some fabulous reviews on tile saws and wet tile saws, all sorts of great stuff. I got a couple chances to chat with him. In fact, when people contact me, and a lot of people, because I've reviewed a couple tile saw items, I'm not huge into tile. I've worked with some tile. I can do it. This guy's a master, man. I always refer him like, you need to go watch Landberg Tile TV. Go check him out. That's the guy. If you're into tile, he's your man. All right, now for the bonus round. That's our top 10 tool channels. This is the bonus round. This is, I'll say this. If you don't want to really know what the bear watches when he's not watching, you know, tool stuff, stop the video here, boys and girls. Just don't go any further because you may be disillusioned. All right, we're going behind the scenes. You're going to see how the sausage is made, as it were. So this is some of the stuff that the bear watches when he's not watching tools. First one is a channel I just found out about because he was commenting on some of our videos, and that is Buffalo's Outdoor. Yeah, as you know, the bear here likes his, as we call them, broomsticks with long handle, short handle, otherwise called the long distance paper punchers. And he's got a great channel here talking about lots of good stuff. I really like the content that he has. Next, we got Brandon Herrera, aka the AK guy, the man with the mullet. And okay, I don't know if it's a mullet, but he's got fabulous hair. Let's be honest. In fact, you'll often find the old bear commenting over in some of his videos. I love his, you know what, meme reviews. So if you want to have some fun, go check it out. He's been working on a 50 CAL project for some time. It's kind of gone AWOL, but we're still hoping he'll get back to it at some point. In the meantime, he's got a lot of hilarious content. All right. Also, we got to talk about the Honest Outlaw. Honest Outlaw, he does a lot of great stuff. He is, if I'm not mistaken, he's an Iowa boy. And you know, Jeff up on the channel here, he grew up in Iowa, so we always got to support the old Iowa boys there. Speaking of which, Sgt Joe Smith, the OG moderator here for the channel, you always find him in the live streams helping out. He's another former Iowa boy. I think he's down Arkansas way. But anyway, he's got a great channel. He's trying to get going. Very small channel, 387 subscribers. We got to get him up there, guys. We got to get him up to 1,000. Get his channel monetized. Maybe we'll get some more good content from him. All right, Awaken with JP, man. If you want a good laugh, you got to watch this one. What's my favorite that he did? I think it's the if carnivores talked like vegans. If meat eaters acted like vegans. Oh, how to become gluten intolerant. Oh my gosh, he's got some great stuff. All right. Freaking Reviews. He's a buddy of mine from Vegas, known through a YouTuber group down there. He's a good guy. He does a lot of gadgets, a lot of kitchen kind of stuff, a lot of just fun reviews about things you see, a lot of as seen. In fact, I think that's how he started off, was as seen on TV stuff. So a lot of the stuff you see that's like, hey, that's kind of kooky and kind of cool. I wonder if it works. Chances are he's taking a look at it. Go check him out and see if that's going to work for you, because he's got some great stuff. Next, we got Timcast, new videos every Wednesday. He's actually got 2 or 3 channels. If you want somebody he's actually kind of a center-left kind of guy who just gets right to the root of the issues and doesn't deal with any of the fluff, he's a great guy to listen to. Trent Palmer, I'm a big fan of anything that has a motor in it, much less if it flies or swims or whatnot. And Trent is one of these bush pilot guys, and he just does... So he's also, I should say this, he's also a professional drone pilot, and his cinematography is just, it's on point. And, ooh, can you tell it's train country around here? My apologies. Anyway, he's got some beautiful, just beautiful cinematics. He flies to some amazing places. He and his wife built a beautiful house, a kit home out in the middle of nowhere. Just a great channel to check out. Viva Frye, he's a Canadian he is a Canadian former litigator turned YouTuber, another guy who really just gets to the gist of the thing, gets past all the PR terms and the spin and whatnot, and really talks about what people really should be talking about in today's issues. Matt Christensen, I gotta throw a bone his way. He's got a great channel and a fellow Montanan, another person talking about the issues of the day. It's a Southern thing. Well, the Bear here, I spent a good portion of my time south of the Mason-Dixie, and got a lot of friends who are Southern. And you have to have been around that enough to really get a lot of these jokes. But they have some fabulous stuff. What's their most popular one? It's if a woman had hubby vision. That's a great one. My favorite one is they do like a Southern Supreme Court kind of thing, or Southern Court Justice. That is fabulous. Next up, we got the Pew Collective, if you will. Just news of the industry, what's going on. Just a great channel with lots of good information, always up to date, with just all the latest information. If you're wondering what's going on with something, chances are they've probably covered it. If you're into that culture, you should be subscribed to that. All right. Big truck, big RV. The Bear and family, we're an RV and kind of family looking to switch over into a trailer, camping trailer kind of thing. And we've been following them for some time. Saw them really grow this channel. They cover a lot of great stuff. Just if you're into the RVs and fifth wheels and trailers and whatnot, you got to be following this channel. Andrew, I can never pronounce his last name, Camarada. He's the guy who built a castle. I kid you not, a castle out of shipping containers. And moving an antique truck has 12 million views. How does that happen? How did they do that? Anyway, he did it right here. You can see standing up the shipping containers and building the tower and stuff. He bought some land. I think it's in upstate New York. I could be wrong. And he's a guy who, as a teenager, saved up some money and bought his first piece of used heavy machinery, like an old bulldozer, like we're talking old, fixed it up, did a bunch of work, used the money, and just basically, like I've said before in the whole ladder method, you use it, you make money with it, and then you take that and you buy something better and you sell what you got and you work your way up. And he's built a whole, little mini empire with doing excavating and stuff like that with his own tools that he fixes and he works on. It's just a great channel. He's a fun guy. He does a lot of great stuff with drones also, so you get some beautiful cinematic pictures and such. All right. John B. Christ. Oh my gosh, this dude's hilarious. Chick-fil-A HR department. He does some really funny stuff. And let's see what his most popular stuff is, because he'll have me rolling here. Every parent at Disney. The Christian Mingle Inspector. That one's fabulous. You got to check him out. It is hilarious. All right. Next up, we got M. Best. Oh, you got to have a special sense of humor to appreciate M. Best. That's Matt Best. He's a I almost said Marine. No, he's not Marine. He's an Army Ranger. And he's one of the co-founders of Black Rifle Coffee. And there's just, how do you explain it? I don't know. If you're a veteran, you got to watch some of these. You just got to watch them. That's all I could say. If you're offended, my apologies. But yeah. And of course, last but not least, probably the best new channel on all of YouTube. Look at that handsome guy there. Of course, he's direct relations to me. Okay, it's our secondary channel. I admit it. It's the Bear's Den, our secondary channel, where we've been doing Monday live streams on and off, a lot more off than on lately. The missus has been sick and things have been busy and whatnot, but we try to do Monday through Friday morning live streams where we talk about stocks and the news and the weather and whatnot. But also I've been taking recently you'll notice I've been taking a lot of the old content that didn't quite fit on the Den of Tools and moving it over there. And this is going to be our catch-all channel where there's just all sorts of miscellaneous stuff. I did a review of the new Dune trailer. Let's see what else we got here. We did on our way to Yellowstone there. You can see all the morning stuff we talked about. We did some reviews of some YouTube equipment and headphones, talking about Amazon trying to move their fleet to all electric, cell phone reviews, just anything that strikes my fancy that doesn't really fit in the Den of Tools, it's going to end up over there. So if you want some of the behind the scenes, some of the other stuff we're interested in, the RV kind of stuff and whatnot, that's where you're going to find it. So be sure to check out the Bear's Den. Anyway, I just want to say a big shout out, huge thank you to all of you for helping make this happen. I can't tell you, I always have never been a big one about the numbers of the channel for some reason. Just, I like to see it grow. I like having it, but it's always been of the community. That's what's always come down to. But I got to say, when I opened up that box and I saw that silver play button, you kind of realize that's something kind of significant. And I have to say a huge shout out, huge thank you to all of you because you are the ones who really made this happen. So from our family to yours, take care, God bless. And as always, come on, say it with me, shine on.